Sometimes the best thing that you can do is to give them time and space. And I know this is so hard to hear, especially when you are really interested in them. And if God has given you a promise, it just 10x's that discomfort and that inner battle. Because at the end of the day, there's this inner battle between, do I love them? Do I show them forgiveness? Do I continue to reach out to them and show them that I have a big heart? Because that's what people with big hearts do. We continue to love. We are such lovers and we want to express that. Or do I be distant? Do I give them their time and space? And the reality is, a lot of times it's this third option. A lot of times the best way to love someone and the way that God is asking you to love them is to give them time and space, to give them distance, and to give them silence. And I'm not talking about this bitter thing that I'm seeing in the secular dating world online where it's like, if they're not giving you what you want, just walk away. If you're anxious and they're avoidant, just let them do their thing. It's this very bitter energy. That's not what God is asking us to do. A lot of times, God will ask us to lovingly put them to the side for now. That just because you are interested or just because you've received a promise doesn't mean that now is the time. And sometimes God is telling us that now, how he's trying to use us now, the best thing that we can do for him, for this person, the best way that we can show our love truly is to give them time and space, to let God do the work in them. And as someone with a self-proclaimed big heart, that can be really hard because I want to love him. I want to be around him. I want to show him what true love is and support, and I want to send him scripture and pray with him. And sometimes that's not the role that God is asking you to play. And this is where I think, especially I'm going to speak to the women here, a lot of women forget that our role is to be, first and foremost, women of God. As women of God, we have these tools. We are meant to anchor into truth. We are such powerful vessels to be able to hear the voice of God, to anchor into God's truth, God's wisdom, and to intercede, to pray from that place, to hold the ground, and to pray for this man, to use our spiritual tools as women of God, because I know that there's going to be this inner battle where you're going to convince yourself that you could do a better job when you're talking to him, when you're supporting him. And truly, sometimes the best way to love and support him is to give him time and space, is to use those spiritual tools from afar, to pray for him, to intercede for him from afar. Because in that time and space, God can work in him. And God being able to love and support him and create the change in this man is going to happen so much better and so much quicker than you could. But in this time, it is not meant to be sacrificial in the way of all you're doing is thinking about them, praying for them, fasting on their behalf. Yes, use your spiritual tools. Fast, pray, intercede, talk to God, ask for his guidance. And God is also going to give you clarity and guidance for your life. He is going to give you tangible direction, guidance, instruction, what I call assignments for your life. It is going to be so much easier to stay detached, holy detachment, when you are able to focus on your life. This person is just a piece of the pie. And if God is asking you to not focus on them right now, to not have them in your life, to give them time and space, your job, in addition to the spiritual tools, loving and supporting them from afar, is also to focus on your life. Focus on the things that God is asking you to do. Because if he has two people separated, it is so that he can work in them and to realign their hearts with his will. So there is something that he wants you to focus on in your life outside of the relationship that you have to work on before you can be in said relationship, whether it's that relationship, whether it's another relationship. The quicker that you focus on the assignment that he's given you, the quicker that he can give you the next assignment and the next, bringing you to a relationship if that's his will for you. I love the term assignment because it really does bring us back into this grounded energy and gives us a responsibility. We like to focus on something, and it is so easy to focus on the thing we don't have. It is so easy to focus on this relationship and to kind of grab onto it, to cling onto it. A lot of times God is asking us to release our grip, to let go of that person for now, let them be, give them that time, give them that space, love them from afar. And now you get to focus on your life. You get to focus on your life with God, working on the assignments that He is giving you, getting clarity on what that assignment is right now. What is He calling you to do in your life? Working on that thing, focusing on that thing and only that thing, not trying to get clarity on other things, not trying to get clarity on this relationship, not letting this relationship take all your mental headspace, and completing that assignment. And when you complete that assignment, that is when God gives you the next assignment and the next. If you want help getting clarity on the current assignment God has given you on your life and really how to move with God in this way so that He can guide you to this relationship and everything else that He has for you, you know where to find the link.